Hey everyone, we're back with some more board game arena gameplay, starting off today with the classic Word Traveler with Lattice.
The classic.
Gonna go better than last week's Perfect Words game.
I hope. I don't know.
So yeah, we're in Paris today,
All right. So,
so we'll see
boy
if you
in
if we'll see if your
coffee.
knowledge is up to scratch.
Oh, piss off. you have all my favorite words. You have lol, my favorite, and wizard.
I'm not gonna use
Oh,
any of them.
now you better. How do I go silent? I forget.
Just click
Uh,
the deafen button, the headphones button.
yeah, right. See you in a bit.
Hello, Firefall. I was considering camping at about 2140-ish. So if I do reach that, I will consider it again. But yeah, 2100 is not high enough to camp on. All right. We want to go. Okay, probably down, right, up. Can position that. Down, right, up. Which means we're going to the baguette, the metro, and then up to whatever the hell that is. A fountain. Oh, it's whimsical. Okay. Okay, down. I think just ordinary is more than enough for that. Just ordinary baguette. Then to the right, metro. You can put not circular, and maybe that is enough, because those two things are incredibly circular. And then if we're going up to this stupid fountain statue thing, we could put not soft. I mean, the teddy bear is soft and the rat is soft. We could put not soft and then lol. And that's probably good. I think she should be able to get those pretty easily. Hello, McBoys. Hello, Mike. Yeah, SETI is one I still haven't tried.
The game is still bloody buggy. Like
Hello,
I click
DTSTT.
on putting on and off the. Where the hell is wizard and my
I
favorite?
didn't need to use all the words. This should be
It's
perfectly enough for you to get it.
it's BS. Anyway, ordinary. Well, I'm French. All three of these are very ordinary to me. But the baguette is legendary, not ordinary. But in your mind, it's probably ordinary. I don't know. So I guess the bottom one is catacombs, but it still represents like the dead, which I mean, so many people die. Yeah. Not circular. So I guess it's the metro because the steak tartare and the carousel are circular, and then lol and not soft. Well, both the rat and the teddy are soft, but maybe you're thinking the rat is less soft than the teddy? It's not bad. Down, right, top. If I took pétanque, doesn't work. If I took the catacombs, doesn't work. Okay, that's me. So,
What part of a rat is not soft?
well, there were two lol things to me, the bloody teddy and the rat. What was it? Oh, it was the fountain?
Look at
Fountain
it!
doesn't
Look at the
lol.
fountain!
I mean, it's a fountain.
That is not a regular fountain.
Ah.
That was the star as well you missed.
Well, that's on you. You should have used like wizard. It looks
Oh,
kind
if
of
I'd
wizardy.
used wizard there, you definitely would have got it, would you?
I would not have gone the rat. I promise you that.
If I'd put wizard, you would not have gone the rat.
I don't think so.
Even
It's
though the
Ratatouille.
Weasleys have a rat.
They had. It's past, and he doesn't cook. He's not
You
Ratatouille.
are full of it. All right. Up, not rustic, and not solid.
Well, why are you
What the
so
hell is
quiet?
this? Not rustic and not solid. I think
Yeah.
I have to work like completely backwards to buoyant and killer. Oh lord. What the hell is buoyant and killer?
I don't think you should go backwards. I think not rusting, not solid is really good, but anyway.
I mean, it's gotta be the Louvre. That's very hollow and it's not rustic. And then crafted but not intricate. Are you serious? You're gonna say the statue? It is crafted, but I would also say it's fairly intricate. Not as intricate as the Eiffel Tower, but... And then we're going down to buoyant killer now, which is... Oh, wow. I don't know why you would say the car is buoyant, but it is killer. I don't know why you'd say the boat is killer, but it is buoyant. Jesus Christ, Gladys. I mean, the
Can you look at
pigeon is
every
not
single
killer.
word?
What?
Can you look at every single fucking
Oh.
word first?
I need to scroll. Oh, you used literally everything. Light, puzzling, not straight, underrated. Oh, that is very helpful.
Yes.
Not straight and underrated. Dude, well... Freaking pigeon, I guess. Why are you saying the pigeon's not straight? That's a bit presumptuous of you. But you would definitely say it's underrated.
Well, you got it completely wrong, but ended on the correct thing, so that's fine, I guess.
You're
chick is obviously
serious.
The chick is not solid. She's like soft compared to the freaking buildings. Buildings
So-
are really solid.
So why would you bother putting rustic there and not rustic?
But to tell you to not go to the buildings, they're both really old. What the hell? Oh my god. And then you blame me when you have no logic whatsoever. Holy crap.
We're gonna make freaking board game circle jerk again. It's all your fault. Well, she's gone. Okay, we're starting at the rat now for reasons. Oh, this is going to confuse her though, but there's actually 3 in the same column, which is very, very rare. But she's going to be like, what the hell? There can't be 3 in the same column. Because that's normally how we metagame. It's normally how I metagame. But there actually is, so I think we should go there, because then going down and down is pretty easy. So we just got to go to Cheese Bag Lady. What are you? Fashionista. Probably said that a bit too loud. This game is supposed to be cooperative, yeah. Okay, so let's just plot our path. We're going left, then down, then down. Then we got to go right, then we got to go up. So the fashionista is... Surely not big would be a good start. Not big, and the problem is it's too similar to this lady. Like, how do you differentiate them? Do you put not serious? Because she's like business, she's doing work, I guess. Thanks for that suggestion, Tony. I'll definitely take it into consideration. Okay, then we're going down to cheese and French cheese and a bistro table. Alright, well, if I put gross, she is going to absolutely flip it, but... No, she's not even going to get it if I put gross. She's going to think the boat is gross because she gets seasick. But I feel like it's just the most accurate. Maybe cheap? It's not that cheap here, though. It's pretty damn expensive. Oh, she is going to absolutely get mad, though. She's going to get so upset. Okay, gross. I mean, it has, like, flies coming from it. Come on, it's got to be considered at least a little bit gross. Then I think down we just go... not useless. Because the guy is useless. She'll get upset about that as well. Then to the right, we got to go to the catacombs, I think she said. We got 2 minutes. Which you might consider gross, but I think if I put gross there, I should just go like the poodle or something. So maybe we can put rickety. I don't know if she'll really get that though. Rickety and... Oh, the cat, but it's only rickety because I'm looking at the skull and bones. I don't really want to go this... Okay, what if we just went to the protesters and then up to the star to the metro? That could work as well. We could put... Huh?
Oh my god, my thing completely messed up the arrows. Everything is pointing up even though I changed it.
Did you just end my thinking time? It still said I had 3 minutes.
I did not. The time is at the top, not at the right.
Oh my word. But I
Well,
still
anyway,
have to give 2 clues.
What the hell are you on? Oh my god, you gave me only 3 freaking arrows.
I had 2 minutes left.
You took forever.
Because I actually think about the words that I put down.
So do I, but my thing completely bugged and I have only top arrows. Well, I'll tell you the direction, but what the hell? Stupid. Alright, so ordinary, not serious.
What?
Oh,
Repeat that?
That's what I have for you, but I'll refresh. Okay, now I have different things. Not big, not serious. What the hell? What? What? Surely you're not gonna say the cheese is gross. You're telling me the obelisk is not serious? I'm so confused. Something like that? And my first instinct would be to go to the shopping lady, but I don't see anything that's gross. They're not useless. Anyway. Wonderful turn.
Oh my word. You couldn't comprehend that the cheese was gross, so you just completely ignored the first clue.
Of course, the cheese is never gross. What the hell are you on about? You are
I
the
knew this would
worst.
happen as well, but it's got flies coming from it, dude.
It's not gross. Oh my god.
You are so French. Literal
You're the
flies
worst.
buzzing off it.
It's legit the most worst is you telling me cheese is gross. What the hell?
Out of everything in that column, yes.
That's why I didn't go to that column. It does not make sense.
Well, I didn't think
It's
your
not
reaction would
gross.
be like you can't comprehend that it would be considered gross and you just change columns.
You love cheese. You love cheese. Why would you say it's gross then? It does not
Look
make
at it!
sense.
It's big and stinky with flies.
Oh my god, you are the worst.
Okay,
Anyway,
so
my
we're
thing
going up
completely
5
bugged.
times.
My thing completely bugged. I have top, right, down, left.
So we're going up and then up. So up we have joyful. And then up again we have not inventive and not sharp. Well,
Then we go to the right.
I mean, those two have to be. Yeah, okay, good question from the chat. Can blue cheese go bad / moldy?
I mean, it's already mold. The blue is mold.
Yeah, so can it get bad? Like you wouldn't eat it bad.
It's a good question. I don't know.
You would eat it after 100 years.
Does anyone let the cheese actually mold anyway?
I mean, on
As
the
delicious
picture it's
you
very
eat it.
moldy.
It just looks like blue
So what?
cheese.
Wait. We're going right now?
Yes.
Chaotic, whimsical, and not wide. And then where are we going?
Down,
And then
left.
right, down, left. Chaotic, whimsical, not wide. And then underneath is aromatic and curved.
Yeah.
And then to the left is nimble and symmetrical.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know what you would consider nimble out of anything to the left there.
Well, I know what the words I'm given.
Aromatic
alright?
and curved could be... What is that? Nope, not that.
What is what?
I mean, it looks like a manhole.
Oh my god, it's
No,
0.0.
no.
What? Even Crystal made a reference in perfect word, hoping you would understand, and you did not. And I was like, dude, he's never gonna get 0.0.
Nimble and symmetrical. Nimble. The dude playing the accordion is the most nimble, but I would not consider him particularly nimble as he's an old man. And maybe you're just thinking that nimble means fast again when it's not the case. You said to the left, right?
Mm-hmm. It's perfect. My clues are really good. Not like some people.
Is this our... Okay, 10 is passable. Nah, 10's pretty bad. We're a frequent
all
flyer.
because of you. Like, you're not looking at the time and run out, and I can't even keep
Excuse me, I was looking at the time, and my time still said 2 minutes.
It's at the top. The time on the right and the time at the top are different.
How am I supposed to know there's 2 different times?
It's happened to me so many times, and I've complained about it. Which is stupid, by the way, that they have 2 different times.
Well, considering we're on completely the wrong path anyway, I don't think we'd get any additional points from the 4th and the 5th clue.
No, that's not true, because I know I'm gonna luck out on stars, obviously.
Couldn't even get cheese for gross.
Yeah,
You just had to change the whole column.
It's obviously wrong, so duh.
Okay, alright, we're gonna poll the audience. Is
by far the worst.
Cheese gross.
You can't ask this because you love cheese yourself.
Why
So,
can't
like,
I ask it?
You love cheese, so why would I think you would describe it as gross?
You can love something and consider it gross. Like, I think cheese is the very definition of that.
No. No, I don't consider it gross ever. I mean, I consider anything that I love gross, I don't think.
Is this French cheese gross?
Who you asking?
I'm asking the audience. Okay. All right, we're not going to listen to the audience, so. We're going to put that a D for draw. A lose-lose draw.
Wow. It's more of a losser for you than for me.
Wow,
I think
okay,
that's
yeah.
pretty good.
Very
Anyway.
cooperative game.
Well, my clues were perfect. You found it completely because my clues were perfect. Anyway, good evening.
Good
Good luck.
evening.
Good luck. Bye.
Hello, Gut Golf. Yes. I mean, I agree that not all cheese is, so the question is going to be misleading, but I guess the question would be, could you consider cheese gross? Could you comprehend cheese as being gross? I guess a strong opponent. We have two good cards actions, but ignore conditioned animals is not good enough to first pick over it knowing we get one of them back, so I think I prefer digging cards. And an X token of source is fine to pair with that. We are going to be against clever cards and discount animals, so... Alright, we got the Explorer, we're against a Marine Biologist. Thankfully, Fish is not a project, so I'd say we got a pretty good deal here. Oh my goodness, with Export on Africa as well. So our sponsors are stacked, but... we are going to need to upgrade for sure. And then what do we go as a first animal here? Because I am tempted to go the aquarium, but just the fact that our opponent has a marine biologist, maybe that means we shouldn't. I don't want to feed them a ton of money, but otherwise the porcupine, do we really care about a porcupine here? Just doesn't really achieve much. And I think I'd rather just slam down a large aquarium, but it's just not good if they have a marine biologist. Anyway, we might just want to start Africa Partner Zoo into export on Africa or something. Landscape Gardener, don't have to worry too much about. Archaeologist, though, is good. We could consider... I was going to say, we could consider snapping the Gariza, and then we have to Africa. Could potentially do round 1 project, but I wouldn't mind starting with like a science to rep uni or something. Maybe we just dig away archaeologists. I don't hate that. We'll see if we can bait Fish into blocking to Africa. I think this gives us a decent direction to go with first animal and see if it is Africa or not. Oh man, I wanted the science to rep. So here's the thing, the payoff is really good if we can, but the problem is if we go for this project line, it just does cards straight into break 5 or something, so we don't get to actually do our thing. But our hand is really stacked. I would like to keep most of these cards. And I also want a longer round 1 to play all these. So hand size probably just is the answer. Then we can go export on Africa next. At least playing the Gariza, we can cycle through our actions pretty quickly to get Science Library played this round quickly as well. Oh yeah, the reasoning for this card giving extra map is that every time you get a worker, you get a person sponsor, so you start the game with a worker. I think... actually, considering we get it clever, I think I'll start with Science Library, and then we just get the extra appeal from the export on Africa after we play the Gariza. 3 size. We're not worried if there's a break at all. Yeah, and starting position, you would tend to want to start near the shark attacks, but there's not much on the horizon that's good to eat, so can probably not worry too much about that. Could consider just getting the arcade. Like, you can never have enough good sponsors, decent sponsors. I don't hate it. I'd say it's unlikely our opponent's going to slam the break immediately. Hello, Jardine. I was scared for a lot of the matches. Yesterday I went 3-3, so I don't think I played particularly well. But oh, right, that was the Okapi Stable Cable Car Water Playground, yes. I was thinking at a round 1 project, but after there wasn't a round 1 project, I was a bit less scared of it. Yeah, we are going to have a longer round. We know that our opponent at least doesn't have Explorer or Science Lab, which means maybe they have Taco, maybe they just want to just play sponsors, but we get a few clevers here, so we can move Asos back at the moment. I Sumner. I should have probably thought about that. I don't think it would really change our action ordering. Get Exponent Africa played. Move. Can move animals down. Don't mind building. Probably don't mind building and playing arcade, maybe. Still no break. It makes me a little bit scared there's a communicator, so maybe we just do a cards action here. Probably just kill the upgraded the sponsors from range that are playable. Not snappable, I don't think. Reptile for reptiles. Keep expert on Oz. That is good. Still feel comfortable playing our arcade here. Maybe just arcade into... This is going to generate a bit of income for us. Save the clever. Thinking about the next enclosure. Maybe we can build a 2-size here for the pond turtle. Would like to keep sponsors high for next round. Because, I mean, we're definitely going to... I expect we're going to take 2-size. We're definitely going to upgrade sponsors. So if anything, we'll just break with card seal. If there's not a break. It's fine. I could consider taking snapping for that eagle. 2-size is a bit less important as we already have one. But snapping when we already have Science Lab doesn't feel great. I feel like the 2-size is a bit more valuable for us. But also, yeah, maybe we just grab this Europe release while we're here. Because, I mean, we have 2 European animals. We can just play the porcupine into releasing it. Not the best release, but it's the next project to do. Should it on from the deck, apparently. Okay, no project. Nice, but getting... Yeah, I could definitely see him trying to play the shark from range, but that's a bit too expensive, actually. Let's just start with the Explorer. Yeah, we can definitely play both for sure. Maybe dig away the Thorny Devil just as an Australia value for our opponent. Could consider digging away the polar bear exhibit just because I don't want our opponent to play sponsors from range with their upgraded sponsors, and we already have enough to play. Though it is decent for us. They build at 2 size and drew from the deck. Yeah, I think first priority is going to be digging away the Thorny Devil for sure. And we got to think about the polar bear. I wouldn't mind to play it, but our opponent just gets first priority to play it, and it's a pretty good card just to leave open. Getting some nice points and money here. Should have a decent advantage with our first project as well. Okay, it's a rep animal, Taper. Taz Devil. Well, that's also very good. Well, we're going to have a longer round now. Our opponent's going to spend their workout. But we can do a cards action here. Maybe this action we can dig away the eagle, although it's pretty annoying for our opponent to snap it up, and we do have Science Lab, so maybe we just leave it during the break. Maybe we dig away the monkey here, because we don't have much use for it. Just helps us see more cards. Okay. I mean, we would have drawn... Well, no. If we dug from the display first, it would have appeared in folder 1. That's funny. Oh, even the Bush Baby's not bad. But yeah, that's a fantastic release for us. Then X when it's small, I guess we don't care too much about. But yeah, now we can just build our 4 size for Mr. Wolf and just play it into releasing it next round. We should be able to beat our opponent to 4 Australia, which means we should get this Partner Zoo. They can't break, so we're free to build our enclosure. Now we should really make sure this touches water for the potential of the eagle as well. Maybe down here is the best. Go play Science Lab into mess around for a few moves. Oh, damn it. Really? Me breaking then. They'd have to have a project to actually use this worker. 2 rep doesn't do anything. Like, they'd have to have a project out of the 2 cards in their hand. I don't know if that's the case. They can't get a Partner Zoo or a University. If they had a project, like, I imagine they would just have done it. So we'll slow down a little bit and play this Science Lab. They would have just drawn into a Hawkfish, so we're doing a good job denying all these Australian animals. Yeah, I mean, like, could be predator breeding, but that would be crazy luck. Though it appears, maybe. At least we can break in time. If it is a project, we can do cards and break 3. Leave this open. Our hand is decent. I don't know that we're going for Australia, but it's still okay for Explorer. I don't think I want to dig anything here. We can live without the Primatolus. That is interesting. See if they spend the worker or not. Like, surely not. They're just going to break. So, I mean, that tells us no project. That's good. Oh, God, Koala. Okay, Eagle's good, though. We want to get closer to the shark attacks. There's some good shark attacks coming up, but do we want to put this koala in range? Do I have to take snapping for it? Because I really would like another worker. If we snap, it's a pretty good next animal to play. They don't have any card draw spots. Again, we can play Coati and Wolf together, so I think we might as well. Get some extra pack points, get some Explorer value. Yeah, our hand has been pretty good so far. Yeah, I think we're just going to have a quick break. Just take snapping and quick break, play vet later. We do need to catch up on upgrades at some point. The partners should help a little bit with that. Yeah, we got to take snapping for that koala and just hopefully kill the rhino. Maybe eat the rhino during the break or something. See what they build. If they build, it definitely suggests they have another Australian animal. Can't imagine they're trying to play the koala from range, but we gotta take it away anyway. Can also get Australia partners while we're here. Although it's tempting to go Africa and just clever back build into break 7 cards. That's pretty tempting as well. But it's probably better. Well, okay. If we were to play Bush Baby next animal. But then I'm committing to getting an Australia partner zoo later, or am I? Do we have to? I like the clever line. Just makes a lot of sense. I like just break 7 cards, or cards break 7, one of the two. I like cards first, because feels like they're just going to drop the rhino and we just want to kill any project ideas they have. That big nose is actually good for us. We could potentially play that. Oh man, Hydra. Okay, these are good cards to take as next project reward, though. Marketing. Or even a save X tokens here. Lovely. Okay, we could definitely look at like the wall lizard into 2 reptiles into marketing, person sponsor marketing. Maybe we can. That's not going to quite be in range, but eating big nose would be an idea. But we just got to keep breaking while we have this advantage of snapping and 2 size, and our opponent doesn't. But we probably have to start off this round with the university. That's tough, because Rock Python is about to be unplayable, and it's a good little 2 size animal. I'm not convinced we are going to get an Australia partner zoo. I'm definitely not convinced that we're going to do Australia as a project. So seeing as this is not edible, I think we just take it for later. Don't hate the idea of just drawing. Probably should have drawn first. And I think we should save Shark Attack. Unless we eat the Eagle Alpha 2. Not the best meal. It's a better enclosure position because it means we can play the wall lizard, but it's also not bad if we kill these Europe animals to stop the release leech. Just go for it. Not even sure how many breaks we're going to have left. Oh, that's interesting. Geologist. Still have plenty of money. Yeah, but now's the time we just got to do our upgrade. I mean, we could consider Reptile Uni. Behind on upgrades. I mean, the only upgrade we need is animals, and then when we get to 5 rep, probably a SOS. So I don't hate this actually, because we could push for 4 reptiles. You could definitely see us playing like Wall Lizard and Eagle into building a 5 size. Okay, that's 5 Australia. We're against all upgrades. But we have the two important ones at the moment. I guess if we get 4 reptiles, that'll be good for us as well. The Exaway small animal project, that's fine. I mean, we're not desperate for projects. We still have 4 reptiles in hand. So what if we just... This is probably the time to build the 5 size, but like we don't have that many small enclosures. But now is probably a time to build a 1 size and just play Chameleon Rock Python. It's actually good timing because they're going to overtake us in CP with the donation and 5 Australia, so we're actually going to constrict their cards, which feels really annoying for them right now. So this is probably fine. I think we still save the clever, but if we're built... Okay, I'm thinking 5 size is going up here. The big nose eventually. Which means this is the last time we get to use a clever. It's not like we need to draw more cards. Two size. I just want to snap away Dumb Lizard. Because they just got a 3 size and they still have Pouching Lady. Okay, nothing too interesting for them to eat. They do get posturing here. Their enclosure situation is fixed up now. Oh, it's actually a double constriction now. Well, I can't imagine it hurts their build too much, but... Herpetologist. Bit late for you. Should be good double constriction. That's got to be annoying. It feels like I'm still in front, but that could definitely not be the case anymore. Okay, they didn't actually connect to the next shark attack, so the manta ray's not that close for them. If they do cards, we're definitely breaking 7. Alright, nice. We get to snap a Shoebill during the break. We get to start with Reptiles 4 into marketing. Get Vet played, get Hydro played. Just have another quick break. Build a 5 size, have another quick break, go like Bush Baby, Eagle. We got enough things to do. Alright, monitor and release out. How scared am I of a Horse Whisperer? I don't think they have the time to go for that. Shoebill should just be the best generic animal here, plus expert on Africa value. But should really do things in the correct order. For example, we should 2 size over the wave first. See if that changes what we snap. Okay, still not interested. You should draw from the deck. Alright. So project 5 size, animal, cards break, something like that. That's a nice constriction. That's a bit annoying to use our X tokens now. That is very painful. I think Vet'll still be fine because it gives us just a lot of incentive to grab a third uni. If we grab double science uni, then it gives us vet endgame and science lab second endgame and a CP. So it turns itself into like a 3 CP potential move. And we're close. We can actually do it this round. Now that we can't close the break that quickly, we can actually do it this round. Because we're getting 2 rep from here, 1 rep from the map with our build 5. So I think we're going to play Hydro first. This water is maybe the most annoying spot on the map. Aquatic Park is not looking fantastic. Maybe if we get that aquarium, but Eagle would make it 3. Architectural is capped at 2. But okay, the things we want to touch is one anyway for Hydro. So maybe it's just safer. And then I think upgrade Assos. We have enough money. We have some money. Let's donate once. Okay, just third uni. We know they can't get a... Okay, Wombat is fantastic for them, but we know they can't get one of the rhinos at least. I would just consider snapping the aquarium, actually, but then I really have regrets of not keeping aquatic, but it might just be a good snap here. It would give our sponsors actually something to do. I mean, they want the break more than anything. Though it feels like they're about to play a Horse Whisperer, which I think we'd live with. But yeah, we have 2 large enclosures, so we're fine going to another round because we can play Eagle Beat. We just want enclosures. Lima, I don't think we care about, like, never playing that. That's also interesting. That's very good that they did not get the kangaroo. That would have been incredible for them. Yeah, I could see us going aquarium into animal. They have 1 petting zoo. They still have to build a petting zoo, but they could totally do it now and eat the jaguar. They played a breeding program to get 2 reptiles, so that is a project this round for them. Then we can also just consider not caring too much about aquarium and just going break, Eagle break. The thing is, they still want time to do everything. This would also let us eat the jaguar during the break. They just want time to do things, but okay, what is actually our next project? I think the first move after the break is just grab third uni for the CP move we said. But then we have to go... Okay, what if we just let them build the petting zoo now and just went Bush Baby, Big Nose? But I kind of want to play the Shoebill first. Just for some extra Africa appeal. I think let's just get a move on and break. Spokesperson's pretty useless now. Okay, so we're going like Bush Baby. Just Bush Baby Eagle, just break 5. Like, we should be this close to crossing that it doesn't really matter anyway. Our last project at the moment is going to be Okay, we could go spend worker to grab uni first and then break 5. Maybe that makes more sense. Get build out of the way, just break into shoebill big nose finish. That's it. Play our vet during the break. Is this too much of a cross? And then we got to consider, I think it's worth ignoring Shark Attack. I mean, we're just never playing Spokesperson. We don't even have cards upgraded. I think let's just end ASAP. And I think let's just touch the last... Oh, this is still water that's untouched. Okay. So maybe we can consider a... Nah. Don't have time, just don't worry about the end game. If only Aquarium was a person sponsor. We also have Bush Babe Release as a potential better project than Big Nose actually is a better project. 6. Oh, but these two are just crossing, so, I mean, maybe we're literally just crossing with these, and we don't care about a project. Our opponent shouldn't have much to do. Our end games are pretty bad, but we have Vet, we have Science Library, we have Export in Africa, 1x token, we have Arcade. Yeah, we have Science Lab for 2. Our end game should be good enough. Just end, I think. They could have a Sun Bear, but we think their project is just 2 reptiles. The best thing they could have is Sun Bear, 3rd petting zoo, but then they don't have enough X tokens to do that. So yeah, I think our best move is just cross. Cross with our 1 end game. That's good enough. In case they have Hypnosis, let's just leave everything right where it is. Yeah, their end games are going to be... They don't even have Geologists, they're still missing this rock, so yeah, they only have Talented Communicator. Nothing else, so yeah, we should be completely fine. They did actually have 3rd petting zoo. So it could have been dangerous if we let them do a project for sure. Research zoo for 1, okay, not that scary after all. Yeah, we got lucky. We got pretty lucky that game. That is some nice arena points. It's been a while since I got a plus 12. Yeah, Fesh is a strong player. I mean, it was just opening hand, Export in Africa, matching base project, Explorer Science Lab. That's a ridiculous combo. And we had just 2 early projects into free Partners on 5 CP while they didn't have a project for ages. Didn't feel like 30 turns. I think it did. Yeah, I think if Fesh has a like any sort of project to do, they get a much quicker start, and then it would be less than 30 turns, I guess. Wednesday Meltdown? It wasn't that bad, was it? I think after the stream on Wednesday, I lost another game, though. Maybe on the Thursday, I lost a game. Alright, let's go into World. It's a wonderful world. We're having a bit of a meltdown. I think not long ago we were at 700 elo, now we're at about 650-ish. But typically only play once a week on Sundays. I'm not saying cheese is gross. Just from the word traveler game. I gave the clue gross for the cheese picture, thinking surely you could comprehend how people would think cheese can be gross, even though I like cheese. But okay, that's another perfect example. I think I would consider Vegemite gross, and yet I love it and it tastes delicious. I can totally see how people would think Vegemite is gross, but it's amazing. Did the final opponent on Wednesday's stream watch the stream while we were both playing? That's something that like I'll never have the answer to, but my suspicion is no, they weren't. Even though they were doing things like directly after I said them, I think they were fairly straightforward moves to guess to get. Maybe the most suspicious was snapping the flamingo, but you can totally see why it would make sense for them. It's like an aquarium. Like the 6 water tag for their aquarium, it blocks our Africa cube. Like it all makes sense. uh no, I mean I love pickles. I don't think we have a weird thing about pickles. I think pickles are pretty popular here. I mean, they are divisive like Vegemite, but there are plenty of people that love pickles. We might just queue for multiple games here. That's another thing that Gladys doesn't like, though. Whenever she gets a burger, I have to eat the pickles out of it. Yeah, exactly. I don't think the flamingo snap was crazy for them at all. There were a couple of other, like, it just coincided with when I was talking about something and then they undo the move and do exactly what I say, but that happens quite often. Okay. Manta ray is usually a very safe first pick animal. It's just so flexible, and it immediately goes with the bat. It goes fairly well with the macaw, so it has some good combinations here. I think pretty happy to take that. And then where the hell are we putting a yellow? See that? Like it can also combo with the lizard, but probably not that interested in that. Maybe let's go some yellow like over here. I do want to keep the ideas of the ladybug open. I think ideal I would like to get the macaw, but that should be a first pick animal in a lot of cases. I think animals in Harmonies are well balanced. Spirit animals, no. Animals, there are definitely stronger ones that are stronger than others, but I don't think the balance is that crazy. I think there are some that are definitely stronger than others. But as I've been playing more strong players who are better than I am, they even go for the tall tree ones, such as the wolf, so I can't even say that they're that bad anymore. I think we go ladybug's just another easy animal, but definitely interested in the squirrel. They should not be interested at all in it because they already need tree stumps to make their macaw. So I'll just completely ignore what I just said and click the opposite of that. Yeah, this is okay. Let's get the manta ray going. That is going to be a mountain, so got to get the mountains while they're here because there's a lot of green, not a lot of anything else. I mean, I have to trust her. She's my wife. But yes, her taste in food is questionable. I'll say that. I mean, I can't blame her. She's French. It's how she's grown up. It's just a French thing. Oh, also, wait, did I just reveal that? Because the P-Fowl is an incredible combo with the Manta Ray as well. But I think they should be taking that. Oh, wow. No, but that's great because you can just turn these rocks into buildings and it works out perfectly. So that's a slam dunk next pick. Yeah, but as for the actual... I think we don't mind taking yellow because this is just a free ladybug. And we want to keep collecting some water. So if we go something like yellow, yellow, then we just put a green in the middle of that and that's 4 ladybug cubes. But might want to go more out of the way. This is very central. It cooks the map if we do it. Maybe it makes more sense to go in the corner here. And seeing this as there's so much green, we'll just bank on getting 2 green at some stage. Yes, exactly. That is exactly what I'm saying, yes. I think everyone can agree on that, right? There's nothing controversial about that statement. Next animal. Nothing very exciting here. We're pretty much going to max out these 3 very easily, but then after that, don't really have a good plan. I have no idea why they want the koala. That just seems like the opposite of what they're going for here. They already want trees for the macaw. So if they leave the frog open, we would take that. Oh, we're definitely just gonna take a mountain while it's here. That's the manta ray done. Then we can start turning these into buildings immediately. Bam, that's a building. This, we could just make it a tree down here to help that building score. Same up here, could do the same. I can't imagine we're going for any tall tree buildings. This has the possibility of being a building as well, touching 3 different colors, so maybe we'll go with that. That's interesting, but I like the idea that you have to play around the tiles that are already out. I think if you could guarantee 2 tiles of your choice, it would be a bit too strong. I imagine this is the last turn you just need you have to get a green and a red together, and you just can magically make them appear. I think that would be a little too strong. These are all kind of things we want. Don't really care about mountains anymore. That is a nice green for there. I think we go another yellow. So we just get 1 more green and the ladybug's done. This is just another island section for water scoring. These we don't care about. As you shouldn't. That was not that long ago. Pretty recent. Let's go another building. Guess the fun dilemma is if we do make this a building, then it is not going to score, but that's probably worth. We could make that a building and plan on making another building somewhere else, but I think this is fine. But you know what? We should not do it in that order, though. We should make this outside one a building, because then they both score at the moment, and then we can decide if we want to make this third one a building or not. I don't know, that's going to be a green, so... maybe we can play around a fox or a meerkat or something that might show up. Yeah, some games can definitely just become like that. But I don't think it's that common that it happens, and I don't think it's a big deal that it does happen sometimes. I've definitely had games where both players are just competing over what gets revealed most recently. I mean, that's pretty good for us, isn't it? Building, building. Plus the green we need. Now we have the ladybug complete as well. And I guess another green we can put down here and just get 2 frog points. But yeah, I think we just don't need to reveal any more animals. We're going to be chilling. Kind of running out of things to do a little bit. But we have 3 animals complete, and I think that's more than they're going to get for the whole game. Because they've split their attention too much between the koala and the macaw. They need too many sort of tall things with our buildings for the lizard as well. And yeah, okay, we should just aim to end in 2 rounds. Build flat and then flat again, which we can definitely do. That can be there. Can be in case a meerkat shows up. And then this is just going to be for some frog cube. Then last pick is going to be... our best is green, green, water. And there's not too much else here. Oh, we're still got to make that building score. Okay, so we got to chuck a green down here to make this building score. So that's still fine. Yeah, as it stands, our opponent's not going to finish any animal, it looks like. Though very impressive, they're nearly going to do the macaw and the koala. That is a lot of trees. These are good scoring animals for us. 50 points here. Plus 10 for the frog at this stage. So 60 points in animals. Game ends. They get a building and a yellow. That's pretty much ideal for their last. Not really. It's not that good for them at all. That building doesn't even score. Not close. Yeah, nearly a 40-point win. They were 300 rated as well. I don't know. I think going for the koala definitely distracted them a lot. And then we just rushed the game a little bit too quickly for them. Yeah, 9 turns. That's reasonably quick for side B. Go world again. See if we get Bob for a third week in a row. I don't think so. Okay, I don't recognize the opponent. We have 2 nuclear plants, 2 green discards, 3 white discards with a robot assistance and a research center. So that would be a pretty good start. Robot assistance plus research center. The nuclear plants do give some direction for blue build, but nothing else in this hand really does. Doesn't need to, but robot assistance is a very flexible first card. Okay, we cannot stop them building a recycling plant, but that's fine. There is some direction here for a blue build, and I'm thinking we probably just have to take an Atlantis away. I imagine they want to go a nuclear plant start. They go research center. They could still go nuclear plant. I kind of want the other research center, so I hope they don't take it. But that would hurt them a little bit. But I think we're just going full financiers here. Oh, that's actually that's annoying, but it is going to hurt them. I think more than it'll hurt me. We'll just go a military base instead. Yes, especially if they go full green, I don't think that's going to work out for them. Okay, maybe industrial complex is a better opener for us. That's interesting though. I think National Monument should be a good scoring card for us later. Definitely want to keep that. Then we just need a white here to get one of these 2 built. Yeah, I think probably go industrial first, because if they are going to beat us on green production, we might as well at least just get a financier from winning yellow production. Then try to find some green discards for robot assistance next round. Still happy with our start. We have scaling, we have some scoring cards. Not amazing production, but I think we have good prospects. Definitely keep all of those. Scared of Atlantis. And round 3 onwards, we should be able to win white bonus for every round. Seems like we'll probably never win green bonus for the game, but that's also fine. Very hard to win with just green alone. No green discards here. There is a recycling plant. Could consider it. Scariest card here is Virtual Reality by far, so we just have to make sure that our opponent does not get that. Especially to go with the neuroscience. Yeah, neuroscience would have been okay for us. Thinking gravity inverter's not bad for us either, but these financier multipliers are very valuable. I think gravity inverter's a bad card for them that they could get baited into buying. And we'll just ignore robot assistance for another round and just get a recycling plant built, probably. Although, it would be nice to produce some extra yellow. The yellow production is not great. Okay, we're going to get a white back here. Don't mind a nuclear plant for later. Definitely need one of those. Yeah, that's taking all the yellow, but, like, what are they doing with it? I don't know. no idea. They're just producing a lot of green. That's getting built. Might just even be worth building the nuclear plant this round, probably. We need a bit of black production now. Gravity inverters, okay to live without. Not like we're winning the green bonus, so not like military bases that urgent to build. Yeah, build nuclear plant. Get Casino City built for next round, helps our yellow production. No, I'm pretty sure the Battle of Hastings was France and England. 1066. William the Conqueror. Alright, our opponent temporarily beats us for yellow. We're still... I still don't like their build. They have some scoring cards now, but we should just be able to outproduce them continuously for yellow and white moving forward. So something like a financial center we should actually prioritize to help to keep winning the yellow bonus. Something like human cloning they should be very interested in as well. But I guess bionic grass is also as good. We'll go this first. Okay, there are some green discards, plenty of them. And there's a good scoring card for us. Good scoring and production card. We just got to make sure to get one green from the next hand. They just want a place to dump green cubes, so bionic grass is a good card. We can build that. I think we're going to produce a lot of green now. I mean, a lot of white now. Especially in the last round, so... Okay, but we can get one of these on the way back. I think with satellites, they might be interested in the garden. We could potentially build it, but it's not very easy for us to build. Go research center. It's worth keeping, probably. I don't know how we build it, but... Okay, how much white do we produce? 8 white. That's nearly enough for research, financial, and military base. Not quite. Yeah, that's getting discarded for robot. I think we just build everything else apart from the museum. Maybe we can just discard this onto garden. Slow build it with cubes. Okay, definite. I mean, it makes more sense to build the research center than more production. That's the thing, they produce all the green in the world, but I simply don't know what they're doing with it. Always want to build that. Most likely want to build Barnick as well, but not a complete guarantee. Yeah, production is very good now. Scoring is not that good. They do have 7 financiers, but I don't know how they finish all these cards. Like, I have no idea how they finish them. They're already struggling to produce enough yellow that we don't even have to be worried about universal exposition. if anything, I'd be worried about Propaganda Center giving them enough production. No, it gives them like no production. So complete non-issue here. But Propaganda Center's so just another yellow card for us, but I guess it's not that important. Maybe should prioritize the Zeppelin. I mean, we have 4 times yellow multiplier. Okay, anything that gives Crystallium, they should be extremely interested in. Espionage is actually not bad to help build Garden. Maybe get one of these yellow cards as well on the way back. Just stop them building as much yellow as possible. This is easier to build and just as good for us, pretty much. Go blue cube. I think we can build pretty much everything here. We're going to produce 9 yellow. Maybe a little bit short on yellow. Blue cube just for garden, then that's fully built. And I think this just gives a bit of extra production if we put that on military base before production. So then definite build, definite discards. Produce 9. Can probably just build this and not the propaganda center, and that's done, finished. That's all we're building. I think it's enough. Gonna win a couple more financiers. Gonna get 4 times yellow buildings. It's a pretty decent amount. I think our opponent just struggles to build anything, let alone everything. For like around 60 points. Maybe a little bit more. I think, unfortunately for them, they're trying to solve an impossible equation of how to build everything. They're not going to have that much success. If they had virtual reality, maybe a different story that helps them scale their production, but they don't. Oh, it's perfect. We're just gonna have our 1 cube left over from Secret Lab. I guess if we want to do it perfectly, we can. Oh, whatever. Still got 1 left over. Okay, not bad. 76. Not that far off, but that's pretty much the the peak of where they can score with that build, I think, without any of the combo pieces. Okay, they did actually get time travel built, but yeah, not much else. One of the financier multipliers. They kind of had to deny them from us anyway, but just found enough other things to do. Let's go Azul. We're being pushed back outside of the top 1,000, so we got to make sure we get back in the top 1K. Other games going pretty well in Arena though. Viva Katrina sitting in second. Castle of MKL. The player base is not that big, admittedly, but 14th. 14th with only a sort of 1,500 though. That shows there's not many players. We won't talk about for sale. For sale, we can get into gold today. That's the goal. I don't know who put that there, by the way. That's gone. Oh no. Ooh. That is rough to start against a 4-pack of the best color. Oh god, goodness. That is going to be tough. Oh, they're 1,300 though. I mean, if you were to give your opponent the ideal start, that would be it. With basically no compensation. Oh my god, they literally just threw it. I don't particularly understand how you could just look at the group of 4 and be like, okay, it's 4, I'm going to put them in 5, so I need one more of them. I'm at least going to make it annoying for them. They might do something stupid and not just take 2 white. I mean, I don't think they need to immediately, but at least make him discard for it. Okay, we have ideas of going just some blue and 3. Get first player. Do you have to prioritize white because we know 6 of it are out already? And we don't want to give him 4 black, so we don't even want to give him 3 black. Given that so much white is out, I think we'd prefer not to be relying on it, so we might just start column 2. Yeah, if I was them, I'd probably take the blue, but we either get the black or the blue, and then we get something for line 2, and everyone's happy. Yeah, exactly. We get the black, and then we get one of these for line 2. Would prefer red, just because we're going to need red for line 5, whereas yellow we don't really need for anything else. I think they do want to take the yellow for their line 3 and maybe just go column 4. Yeah, having said all that, I'd say their start is still better with this complete. But it could have been a lot worse for us. So should note, a lot of white out and some blue out. Might just play it safe and just start with 1 blue. Don't really want to put 1 yellow in the middle for them to take first player with. And then all this, not a lot of red either, but there should be a lot of red coming up. We'll see how much of this white and black we can get, because we could just move to the middle column. There is enough white here that we could just... Okay, if they're going to group up 2 together, like, I don't want them to get any ideas of going for color either. So I might just dump some here. I guess we're flexible. Like if they take the black, then we can still go for either column. We're flexible. I would suggest they want the blue. I'd suggest they want 2 white as well. I think let's just take 2 black out of the middle here. See if they want to group up 2 white for us. Okay, they definitely do not. That's fine. We don't need to finish our white this round. Pretty low priority. What are they going to be interested in? The blue, probably. But I don't want the blue, so I'm okay if they take that. We can just slow take black and white for the rest of the round. Something for line 1. Yeah, they're going to get 3 of these tile groups remaining. We're going to get 2 of them. Should put a high priority on the whites. One black seems fine to me. Something we don't need later. Okay, we are first player again. 3 blue is unfortunate to see. That's pretty unfortunate. Can't do too much about that. Might start with 2 blue. If they want to go 3, then they ignore their line 4, so that actually looks a bit annoying for them. There's so much red, though. Seems guaranteed we're going to get 3 red for line 3, and we should leave that open. Oh, Tony. Are you going to join the for sale game? We'll see. Last week I was promised a lot of snipes, and I think we only got 1 or 2. Not easy to get into a room with me. I'm very popular, you know. There is a lot of red here that I'm scared of getting grouped up together. It could even be a bad reason to go for first player. At the same time, I don't want them to steal like 2 black that we put together. But I think because we don't want to take too much, I'm fine just slow playing this round as well. Take 1 at a time. We actually don't want a lot of this red. Maybe they do. Maybe they just go for 3 here and then 2 after it. But that would still be okay for us. Like, it's not giving them color or anything. Yeah, it makes sense they wanted the red. Can take 1 here. And if I was them, I'd probably group the 2 white together, but it doesn't matter. We were just talking about you. About how you like cheese, but you don't like pickles. Well, Thread was asking if it's like... if Vegemite is like Americans and pickles.
What?
Because Americans like pickles, but it's a little bit controversial. It's like Vegemite.
I feel like it's widely different from Vegemite. I don't know any non-Aussie that likes Vegemite. I know plenty of people who love
You don't know any non-Aussie that likes Vegemite? What?
Yeah. Literally made all my friends try. No one liked it.
It's so good though.
It's really not. It's gag worthy. No, plenty of people will love pickles. Just don't like umami.
I think we're probably just discarding here. I don't feel very safe putting white into line 3. Because I think we know a lot of it is out already. And we already need it for line 2, so I think we're fine just discarding a bit here. I feel like it would be a mistake to commit to this and then need it for the last or second last round. I don't think there's that much white coming up. We know 6 is out of the last round, plus another 5 here, plus another 2 here. That's at least 13 out. I think with our lead at the moment, we can just play it a bit safer. Yeah, okay, 3 white here total. More red. Wouldn't mind getting yellow for line 3 though. See if we can get 2 black or 2 white grouped up. But 1 yellow should also be a safe enough start. I guess they are going to be drawn to 2 yellow. I mean, we could also go for second column. How crazy is that with 3 red here? Like, doesn't seem that difficult actually. But okay, we'll start with 2 black. Okay, no second column it seems. Second column dreams dead. 2026 to 2026. Just an okay tile roll. I don't know what we're doing with this white now. This groups up the 3 whites. But they have to take the red first, so if they take the white, I'll take the red, and if they take the red, I'll take the white. Tried the gang? No, I have not. Well, you might have tried the gang, but doesn't ring a bell to me. I can't decide. But if you take the white, I'm just gonna take the red away. I'm doing basically what I didn't want to do last round, but whatever. We'll definitely discard whichever one of these we get. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I should have just taken 2 black. 2 black is better for them. It's fine. What threats do we have to be worried about? I think literally none. I don't think there are any threats coming up. They should not be able to get red color or yellow color or white color or second column. Oh, wait. They are getting second column. Oh wait, that's funny. We're actually getting black color. Or do we care more about row or not? Maybe this does the purpose, the dual purpose of denying second column and giving us a color. Yeah, I mean, if I was them, I'd just take 2 white, line 1. Looks pretty good for them, actually. And now we're safe to take 2 white and just fill this in. I think they got a bit distracted by that blue. It's not a very good tile for them. And there's no way I want it. Well, I guess like we could put it in line 4, but there's other priorities. Get our blue. Maybe we should have taken the white, but I mean, I think we're very safe here. It should be pretty much, yeah, nothing they're interested in. Yeah, pretty much perfect. They're going to get stuck with 2 blue. Nine. With the color, probably a 20-point win. Both 2 rows, both a column. We get color. 16 points. Jump 50 ranks for that. I mean, not that bad for 100 rated, probably, but yeah, very questionable first move with the advantage they started with. How many snipers in the chat? A bunch. Usually a bunch that you guys just create your own table and I'm stuck waiting for a game. Okay, that's at least some snipers. One more instantly. I liked it before. It was probably a bug, but you could see who your opponents were, but now they're hidden. Come on, player 2, get in. Alright, let's go. Tony, where are you? Where's Tony? He's out. Okay, we're in a very good position here. What tends to happen is people start stupidly on 4 or something, and we're just going to get a 14 or 15 for free, most likely. Too slow. You were spectating the Azul game. You should have known the exact second I finished. Maybe you guys can snipe your own lobby together. Yeah, see, exactly. Oh my goodness. 4, 5, pass, and we just get a 15 for nothing. When I think the ideal start would be 2, 3, 4, 5. I pass on a 2. That would be best for the table. No, 4 Cell was okay yesterday. It was a little bit weird though. We're playing with a different version, so like all the houses were different, which was a little bit jarring. But then also the rulebook told us to start with $16,000 instead of 14. I was like, no, that's not correct. They don't understand about table dynamics. It's a trigger for me, alright? I'm the only one that understands about table dynamics. Everyone's like, oh, I want this, I get this. Mm. It feels like there were already just a lot of people in the lobby when I started queuing, so it would have been hard to snipe. I do. I think For Sale is a good 5-player game. And it's often hard to find good 5-player games. That is such a struggle for our group. But For Sale is a good one. Not that it comes out in our group very often. One thing I've never ever understood is why you would ever pass first instead of just bidding 1k. Like your 1k investment is making everyone else pay more, and you at least get a better card. And if you don't get a better card, everyone else is paying through the nose. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I think bidding 4 would be a mistake because it's more likely that someone goes 5 and then 6 and then you're paying 2 for an 11. But you at least put down 1k and just make people bid above you. Passing first is almost always incorrect. And I'm okay with 5. We might get outbid for 6, but that would be okay for us as well. And if we win with 5, a 27 for 5 is a great deal. So this is a fantastic start for us. $15 for free, 27 for 5. That's good business. Definitely better than whatever the first round was, 24 for 5 or something. I don't know. I don't think first bidder advantage is always big. It just depends on the round. There's definitely advantage to being last bidder. Like in the first round, being last bidder is the ideal position to be in. See, like this. I would never, ever pass for 1, even though I don't want to bid too much. Just put down 1 or 2. Just make people bid above you. If it goes from a 1 to a 9, that's worth the 1k investment. Even if it goes from a 1 to an 8, it's worth the 1k investment. And we might be getting higher. I don't know if anyone wants to really commit to this, knowing that they're going to get outbid. And I imagine if it goes 5 here and then 6 for green, you're paying 3k for a 13. That's horrible. So I wouldn't be surprised if white just passes here. I think one of the next 2 goes 5, but I think we're probably getting a 9 out of this. I think if it goes 5, then it goes 6. And if it goes 7, I'm still happy. Everyone else has bid too much. Yeah, I would say white is getting dead last on this table by quite a bit, is my guess. I mean, stuff can still happen in the next couple of rounds. This is one where bidding first would be nice. I think bidding third is quite awkward. Well, if it starts with 2, I'm happy though. This is one where you just love to bid 4 or 5 or 6. I think 5 is another good bid. It probably does get outbid, but that's even better for us to get a 26. I imagine red goes 6 and then white just has to pass on the 5 here and then everyone else is going to pass. Shut up, Tony. The problem is when people don't know what they're doing, it like messes up the meta game. So it doesn't matter what my understanding of the current meta is if no one plays to the meta. And it's a bit like what happened at the table yesterday in our real life game. The guy who played for the first time won because no one had any understanding of the meta. I was the only person. That means people were doing crazy things like bidding 8k for a 27, for example. I'm actually surprised Red did pass. So now we just did a 28 for 5k. We are doing so well. And once again, just never gonna pass first here. Just throw down 2 and see what happens. I think Red could go crazy and go like 6. Because they would be incentivized to do that because Blue probably goes 7. And then these two have to pass. In a vacuum, what is a 27 worth? Probably about 5. Wow, yeah, goes 6. This is probably a 7. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we probably take the lowest card next round because Andre is winning this round. Unless Red wants to bid higher, but no, that's very unlikely. Our hand is still playable enough with 2 very high cards, an average card, and 2 not even that low cards. This is an unfortunate one to pass first, but so be it. Okay, so green feels like they're screwed, white feels like they're screwed. I feel like a hand is okay, but maybe it's actually skewing towards just average. The last 2 rounds certainly weren't that good for us. And everyone has a lot of money left over. I feel like it's a bit self-inflicted for white, honestly. Okay, red also feels like they're screwed, so... Is it just Andre with every single good card ever? Maybe. I mean, have you ever heard me complain about luck in For Sale? I don't think I've ever done that. Definitely not a luck-based game. Ooh, that's a tricky round. So there's a bit of a jump between 3. Like you want to avoid the 3, but you don't want to bid too high because 10 is just not a great payoff. So I feel like a 12 here would... No, I feel like everyone tends to go sort of middle-ish. Maybe a 15 is safer. But that is one of our better cards, the 15. Maybe that's not worth blowing this early. Okay, if it secures a 9, I guess 12 would have done the same thing, but that's okay. 9 for 15 is good. 3 and a 4, this is just dump a low card. It's not worth a 28 or a 27, I don't think. There's a bit of risk, because if we don't hit the 14, we just get screwed. What was the low cards? 2 and a 5 are out, so some low cards are already out here. 24 gets played. This is worth one of our higher cards. There is almost no world where the 30 or 29 come out, and this just... So it guarantees we avoid the 0 and the 2, but I think it does secure the 12. I'm just wondering how low everyone goes. Like, you'd be crazy with the 30 or the 29 here, right, for a 12. Yeah, they're yapping. I'm in the zone right now. No time for yapping. Oh, wow, the 30 did come out. Not that bad, because the lowest was a 13, so everyone bid relatively high there, but it certainly hurt us. I think we just do the same again. These are the last of the low numbers, so we try to get the 13 here, and then we're stuck with no low numbers for the last 2 rounds, but I don't particularly like our position, I have to say. But if we can avoid the 30 this round, that'd be Oh, the 29. God damn it. Okay, this is really bad then. We didn't really trade our two high numbers for much. I want to see if we can try to get something better than the 5. There's a lot of high numbers out, but there's also a lot of low numbers out. I think... Okay, red is on 16, but they must have only high numbers left. Okay, we avoided last. We actually got an 11 here. We have an 8 left, but that's going to be one of the lowest. 42. I think we're getting the 5. 47 is pretty low, but it's like... Okay, we get a 7. Oh, we get a 12? What in the hell? So the reality was, white beat us. They definitely beat us when they did the 30 above our 28, or whatever, 29 above our 28. Yeah, it turns out red and green were screwed. Then Andre did have the best hand because he was the only person not complaining. Dude, what is this fanboying? Pretty close, yeah. I would say we got 54 and we got kind of unlucky in the second phase. I think we played it okay, but if we could have traded these for... Instead of a 9 and a 9 got like a 13 or a 12 instead, then that's just the difference between first and third. But it is what it is. Third is better than a last. No. I did not say the position was invincible. I liked our position in the first phase. Now we're going to castles. Oh. Gotta get through this arena game. Nice, exactly what I was hoping for. We're the only person with a staircase, so we go bam, get this for free. But probably point down. I just don't know how to make pretty castles. That is my biggest problem. It's not even really a problem, like, who cares? But I look at everyone else's castles and they're always beautiful, and then mine is just, like, zigzagging all over the place. I don't even know what the purpose of a hallway is. Like, why do I care about this? I think there are some rooms with double gaps that it's useful for, but apart from that, I find I just rather complete rooms than build a stupid hallway in the middle of nowhere. Anyway. That was definitely tongue-in-cheek, though. I mean, For Sale is a massive luck game. It was a joke. I'll start going on my tangent about how back in the day I was the #1 player in the world at this game, and now it can barely stay above 200 rating. Oh, I've got to make sure that we don't have any restrictions on... Yeah, player level is open for everyone because there's not that much of a player base. See if we can actually find a table. I'll queue for a couple of minutes, but if not, we can potentially change game. I think evolve is the wrong word. I think maybe it's time for me to not think about the metagame. Just like, C card, I want this card, screw what the rest of the table gets, I'll just focus on what's best for my game. Maybe that's what I need to do. Just, if I see a 30, just go bam, I don't care if I'm first bid 8k. Done. I don't know where Flip 7's gone. It's not in my favorite games anymore, it just got lost. Well, playtesting is certainly a good way to gain understanding of a game. I haven't had much experience play testing games actually. Not that it's experience I'm looking for. Certainly not looking for it. Oh, we found. Oh my word, it's the same matchup. This happens every time. I think Grandma Pam is the only person that plays real-time castles. Again, yeah, Mike recognizes. Oh, goodness. Okay. I love my towers, so we're always keeping this endgame, and external entrances, I don't find is that good. Okay, Mike is opening player. There's a few interesting things. Yeah, what are our objectives? Fewest victory points. That's a fun one. Total rooms. That I guess would tend to make yellow tiles pretty good. Room type by size activity rooms. Ooh, I mean, if that tower is there, I'm going for that first up. I love towers. I think they are a little bit broken. It's so many points to get a private goal for yourself that you basically always max out. It turns this into basically a 10-point tile. Yeah, yellow tiles are down there. That's cool. Being in a rulebook would be pretty fun. No, my tower! uh, probably just take the cheapest then. Difference is 1 point. We don't care if it's a round room or not. Whatever. Has, no, same amount of entrances. That's fine. We'll see what Pam makes cheap next round. Oh yeah, also could have taken the staircase. That is something I do in basically every turn-based game. I start with a staircase, but for this reason I was like blanked. I'll see if Pam makes anything appealing for us, and if not, we might just take a staircase here. But I could also do it on my turn. I'm not sure taking notes would actually help me in for sale. Yellow room for 5k. It's pretty tempting. I think yellow rooms are going to be valuable here. I don't love the idea that it's next to a sleeping room, but I do like the idea that I can put it next to this round room and it won't be negative scoring for it. Although, not gonna lie, the positioning is not fantastic for this. And this is a very awkward room to place, isn't it? That's probably fine. Yeah, there's actually not a lot of rooms that can connect to here. Does this? I wish I could test, just pick it up and test it. I think it does. That one would be one we're potentially looking at. Okay, this yellow room would definitely fit, so that's another one we're interested in. Mass Effect and Kingmaker. I don't think I've heard of either of those. That's interesting. See, pretty castles like that, I would never ever consider just doing a hallway like that. I'm not convinced it's good, but it is pretty. You can see how it just connects everything. But I don't see much incentive to do that. Sorry, I've heard of Mass Effect, but I've not heard of the board game, and I've not played the video game, but I've heard of it. I wasn't aware there was a board game. Meanwhile, our castles just circle in stupid L-shaped room next to each other. Ooh, towers. And I get to decide the price of everything. I mean, there's a lot of good tiles here. This one's a bit too good, I think. Even this room is pretty good. Like, everything is good. I feel like I want to bait someone into paying 6k, but I don't really want to give up the tower. And this yellow room is a bit too cheap as well. But I would like it. Maybe like this is reasonable. I would love the yellow room or the tower. Even taking the yellow room and a second thing. Yeah, yellow room looks pretty good. It's tucked away in here. Oh. What is this hallway? Come on, we don't want this garbage. Pay us some actual money. Actually, 3k is better than the 2k tile, I guess, but I think Pam is going to pay up for this tower. Dude, that is a lot of downstairs area. Okay. We're not that rich. I think it is worth us going this yellow room for 6k and then maybe this garden cheaper, and that's just a way to get money back instead of having to pass. Garden can go next to this way. Actually, just can it? Oh, you stupid big room. You stupid room. It's still probably fine. Yeah, this is nice. Oh, that's perfect. That's a perfect fit. Look at that. Man, it's so tempting to blow our whole budget on that, but yeah, it shouldn't be worth. Go up like this, maybe. Yeah, look at this for a sick castle here. We just got to pretty much get one of the cheapest things this round and shove it next to the garden. Okay, we're on 15 points, but we don't actually want to be scoring points for this goal. But total rooms. Okay, we're a little bit behind because we haven't got our free staircase / hallway yet, which I assume count as rooms. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A staircase shouldn't count as a room, for God's sake. Who came up with that idea? Okay, I like that the towers are expensive. Yeah, it's going to take pretty much whatever's cheapest here. Oh, Pam, what are you doing? Pam's blowing her whole budget on a tower. Let's go this way. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, there's our money. Yeah, Mike is loaded now. Pam is going to have to pass. No. Sorry, Pam is the active player next round. She will not have to pass. Wow. Okay, we still have an extra turn potentially coming up. Oh, now Mike pays up. Damn it, this is not turning out to be a very good goal. Okay, there's a lot of good rooms here. It could be worth taking a double turn, just depending on what's cheap and not. Yeah, this storage would be okay next to the shed. Any of these yellow amplifiers would be good next to the yellow room. And we could just consider taking a sleeping room next to the hallway here. Next to the foyer. Pretty much we can use everything apart from this downstairs tile. We don't have a staircase for at the moment. But we're about to go on. Okay, I mean, I'm happy enough with that. So I think we go double turn here. Grab this, dump it down here. And then go storage room next to the garden up here. One for every 2. Oh, this one seems busted, by the way. But 1 point for every 1 VP on a room? Isn't that ridiculous? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's insane. Where 24% of the game is already a 6-point end game compared to everything else, which is worth 0. Okay, Mike pays up for the underground room. Downstairs bunker. Yeah, that's worth paying up for that. That's good. That's good. And this is quite neat. I don't know how good it is. Ours is all over the place, but I think it is good. Total rooms we should win this whole game, because we've already had 2 extra turns. But I guess getting these free hallways and things will contribute a bit. It's a lot of money to pay the bank. Okay, yellow room, interesting. Oh, we can't get that. Yellow room is good. Do we think if we put this at 8k, Pam would be like, yes, I'm going to pay for that? I feel like that no one is interested in, and a bit less so this. I feel like, okay, maybe we put this at 6k and this at 8k. Now, Mike should be interested in this room a lot. I think Mike should be interested in these 2 as well. I don't want to make the yellow room that expensive. But I guess Mike would pay up for that as well. Something like that, probably. Yellow room we could definitely take. But we can also just take anything and put it next to the foyer. Maybe the Duchess chamber. It should be very interested in these downstairs rooms. Okay, this goes cheap. That's fine with us. It's pretty good positioning. Also, the yellow room just has another 1 on it, so it's just more for this endgame. Actually, Duchess chamber looks perfect. We just put it next to the foyer and then stick a staircase next to it that we get for free, and that's additional 8-point room. Plus access to our downstairs now. Dude, it's so neat. Look at how compact this is. Everything's flushed, like in line. I think this is what the designer of the game had in mind when people were playing it. And then I'm just over here doing whatever I want. Give us a staircase. Lovely. Okay, what stack of rooms do we care about? 200s, I guess. We have 2 of them already. Yeah, yellow room would be alright. We don't have any open gardens. Maybe just that. Okay, total rooms, we're winning again. Oh, we don't have any activity rooms for that goal. Yeah, we're getting too many victory points. Let's see. Pam is broke, so Pam has to pass here. I don't think there's any way around that, so we basically get first choice of room. If this strategy room stays the cheapest, I'll probably buy that. It would go pretty nicely next to the piano room. If it can fit there. We get 2 bonus points for it being a red room, but lose 1. But could also just consider the yellow room, but I think that gets made expensive, and could consider the downstairs rooms. Just don't want to pay too much here. Oh, wow. Well, that seems like a... Oh, gifting it to Pam. That's cute. Okay, so Pam can afford that, and Pam is probably going to buy it now. Makes things a bit more expensive for us, but I think we take the tower. Am I interested in anything else? Not really. It may be the strategy room. The tower seems very contested, and it's good for our endgame. It's just not going to score a bunch for us, but it does have a 1 VP sign on it for this as well. And it's a downstairs room, so it basically gives us 5 endgame points getting it. It's not that expensive either. I thought that was an intentional play. I think it's not a bad play if you would consider Pam not in the running to win. I don't hate it as a play. Yeah, we are getting that. Oh, we completed a staircase, so we just get a thing. I'm not convinced there's going to be another downstairs room, so I might just take a downstairs hallway here and not worry about the 1 bonus victory point, just finish it. What would be the ugliest? Like that? Maybe off jank to the side like this would be uglier. Okay. Gardens, we have 2. External, well, it's got to be gardens then. Keep that in mind. I changed my mind. It's got a bit of charm to it. This has more character than the other neat castles like this. It's too neat. What does Mike buy? Oh yeah, the strategy room. Yeah, that's a good one for him. I think this one we don't care too much. Something next to this activity room would be good. Yellow room would be highest priority, probably. Which has another 1 victory point on it. I feel like more than half the tiles have a 1 VP on them. Some even have multiple. %42%. Okay. It's not a very good room for that price. Like, am I just interested in this hallway? It has double 1 VP on it, so that's not bad immediately. It can go next to the activity room, and then it gives us bonus for a yellow tile, which we already have a bonus for, I guess. It's just saving money, which is what I'm most interested in. It's worth some points. It's a 3-point tile at the moment without any negatives here. Yeah, everyone's just going cheap. Total rooms, we're killing it now. I still got to get an activity room. Now, living room. This feels like it would be a nightmare to play in real life. Ooh. Ooh. I'm interested in a lot of stuff here. I feel like no one cares about this sleeping room very much. It is very cheap. Like, this big activity room is... They're just worth a lot of points. They're like never bad. Yellow rooms are good as well. I don't even... This is still decent for us. It's pretty good. I actually want the yellow tiles to be a bit cheaper. What if I make everything just cheap? Everything that I'm interested in cheap this round. This garden I should be the least interested in. But maybe we just guarantee that we get a yellow room or the downstairs room, something like that. I don't think anyone has any extra turns banked up. Yeah, so we either get 4K, 6K, or 8K room. Okay, there goes the 8K. That's money in the bank for us. One of these two would be next. How many 400 rooms do we have? One? Sack's nearly depleted. Probably don't want to move that along too much. Maybe more towers. Dude, what? Oh no, that's part of that turn. So many goddamn staircases. Okay, go for our yellow room. Another bonus turn on a future round. Let's go towers. that has to be the most contested tile. One for every staircase or hallway room. That's a lot. That's nearly worth paying 15k for. Nah, probably not that much. Considering there are other good choices. Actually, wouldn't hate getting this garden and getting an extra turn this round or something. See what's cheap. Like, that is free, so that's a free turn for us. Guess Pam also has a free turn. I'm definitely going to buy that for sure. It has double synergy. Yeah, the three most interesting are the most expensive here. Is it worth paying 10k for? It's a lot for us. It's a lot of points for us. The downstairs, the 1 VPs. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, the money's there to be spent. I think we just pay 10k for it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Damn. Yeah, that's worth a lot of points, and these are pretty rubbish for us. Red Tower. I don't know that we get it completed. Red Tower into free turn. I'd rather have the free turn on my turn, not pay someone else money. It's a bit to spend, but... Oh, 15k. Dude, so many staircases. It's the second stack done. Gotta be getting pretty close then. One per sleeping room looks okay for us. We still have that extra turn. $350. It's enough to get into second place with that. $450s. Okay, interesting. Oh, that's so cheap. It's ridiculously cheap. I feel like I just have to buy it. Can't quite afford to do extra turn into buying it, so I think we just buy it outright. Also, it's just a finished room by itself, so this could also give us an extra turn, right? Because it's a second downstairs room, we can take any reward we want. Think you'd always take extra turn? And then we just take this giant red room for free, basically. And now we still have an extra turn for next round. And gold's looking better now. 4 plus 4 plus 10. This one we're tied for first. Total rooms we're winning, fewest VPs we're losing. Goes cheapest. Their room is complete, but there's not much coming up in this castle. Yeah, really looking for some downstairs rooms actually to help complete these downstairs rooms. Without them, it's going to be tricky. And Pam's about to get a lot of money, but still also wants to complete that. Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, Secret Lair is worth a ton. That's got to go instantly to 15k. 2 points for every staircase hallway. That's ridiculous. And then, I don't know, these rooms just should not have any interests. Maybe the garden. Even that's, yeah, not that interesting. I think I just want to make everything kind of cheap. Even that's pretty cheap that we can just take 2 turns. See if Mike spends the 15k. I could see it being worth spending 15k. Also, that's incredibly stupid. I put the only room next to my tower that gives negative points. It's just normally the opposite for the red rooms. I put literally the only one that gives negative points. Not very smart. Oh, there it is, the 15k, but it gave 14 points instantly. So one of these red rooms next to the extra turn. Then maybe just this cheap room. Seems fine. Good at times I need to take an extra turn. Nah, this is awkward with 3 entrances. The only reason we'd take it is to complete it. That's not going to happen. Okay, yellow rooms we are winning. Gardens, we are winning. Completed rooms, we are dominating as well. Okay, this is the last round. We have a decent point lead with, I would say, pretty good endgames. How on earth do you beat 11 points in an endgame? Like, that's absurd. And what are we going to finish this round? Probably nothing. Yeah, seems like nothing. So we could look at taking the garden to win this goal outright. Total rooms we are winning. We could look at taking this big living room to get second place on this goal. Never mind. Probably just like the powder room is the best for us, I would guess. That's 4 points. Wow, just a staircase from Pam. Yeah, I think it's got to be the powder room. And then, yeah, positioning shouldn't matter, I don't think. Three for each of your, well, that's 9 points, and that's 8 points. Well, that's absurd. That's also really good. I don't see how this could be a loss. I mean, we're just winning everything. We're ahead on points. Our end games are actually insane. I guess we are getting lost in two of the public goals, but two of our private tower goals we're winning. We'll see, actually. Let's get a bonus turn or something. I guess, okay, depleted stacks. Our scoring is not that good. 150s? We have one. We have two. It's not bad. Oh, we have three. Okay, it's pretty good. And then towers, we have a couple, and 400s, we have one. So, oh, we have four 150s. Okay, we're getting a lot of endgames from that. That's actually very high scoring for what I'm used to, but maybe it was more rounds than normal. Winning streak. I think that's 5 in a row. That's a winning streak. Money received, money spent. Let's see scoring details. Yeah, bonus cards. Like, how could you possibly beat 29? That's absurd. GG. It's funny that it's the same matchup 3 times in a row on stream. Yeah, I got which one? That was very nice, the hole. I mean, I already had some sleeping rooms. I think the main thing was that this endgame card is just ridiculous, giving 12 by itself. Like, that's a significant amount of my finished score. It's like nearly 10% in one bonus card there. Alright, final game of Ark Nova. Did we just play Lagoon earlier? I feel like we did, so 2 Lagoon games. Anyway, marketing sponsors insane. Wow. We'll take discount animals to go with that, but it probably means something good. Okay, we are on 2 out of 2 Lagoons today. Alright. I mean, I'm happy with our action cards. I think the first game, our action cards were just rubbish. We had digging cards and... don't know. Expert on... expert on Asia. Well, I can't complain because I have polar bear species diversity, so... I mean, that's pretty good. What do you match up with this? Oh, we are against money sponsors. Export on Asia is nice for that because you just dump the pavilion here and get 5 money. Definitely keep the 3 sponsors and... probably do want to start Animal University. Is it ever just Animal University, something like birds or primates into just sea turtle first animal? It's so expensive though. Like, I don't know how you make that happen. This probably feels correct though. Okay, now instead of the sea turtle, we could go native farm ideas as a species tag. I could see something like play the polar bear trade conference for native farm animals. Build a large aquarium here or something. We can afford this guy as we get the 5 money from here. Seems okay. Could also consider large aquarium upright like this. Might be better for native farm. Our opponent starts with a petting zoo down there. Okay, I mean, that's definitely for export on Asia. But yeah, you'd hate to see this as an opening. Get rid of the conference here. No, I didn't think that correctly. So seeing as we can't go upright, then I guess we don't have many choices, and just diagonal like this is still fine. Not great for native farm. Okay, this might also mean we just go Reptile University, because we have fish, herbivore, reptile done. Like, seems fine. And then it's also project relevant. We don't have to worry about dumb turtle. Probably just gonna play this native farm for not that much appeal. In fact, yeah, we're getting 1, 2 for it right now. If we go down here, it's not much better. It would make it 3, which is better than over here, I guess. Mm-hmm. Okay, still expecting export on Asia. And we could also build a small aquarium, but I don't see much point. I think might as well just build big while we're here. The only thing I don't like is it leaves a 1 size gap. But I do like that it moves away Guided School Tour as it kills it. Yeah, it is much neater over here. 1, 2, 3, appeal native farm. It is much, much neater though. Maybe I just prefer that. I'm also wondering, is it worth... Oh, that's bad news. Oh, that's terrible news. Okay. Considering snapping up the firefish, because it is Asia as well as just reef, which makes it very good value. And I'd probably prefer to play it as a first animal instead of getting ongoing digging rewards. That's a scary archaeologist. They all are, but... Perhaps we're just playing fish into break? If this is double petting zoo, then we get to venom. If it's single, then we don't. Just wondering, does it change anything? That's a weird thing to kill. Oh, I guess, well, they should know that we already have the species. Double petting zoo. I mean, we know their hand is expert on Asia, and that's pretty much all we know. Dude, this person keeps messaging about Azul Queen's Garden. I wish there was a way to leave alpha groups. Kinda. I wouldn't say it's up to them to trigger the break because of what I know about their hand. I know they have an expert on Asia that they want to play over the 5 money here, and that's something they definitely want to do this round. So if I give them time, they're happy to do that. We do want to play native farm, but I think we probably do play it next move, but I also don't think it's that urgent for us to... I think if we break, we'd also be happy, because we'd just be sitting on 3x tokens. We could play it very early next round as well. Geologist is definitely not coming out this round. We'll play native farm and then just go into a break. Oh, if this is break 2, this is also just perfect. I don't know why you would ever consider break 2 here. Like, just X back animals if you're that worried about money. Unless we think they have the third petting zoo and they just want to play it. I don't even think that's that urgent for them, though. Yes. There we go. They promised they weren't watching. I believe them, but it's funny. Yeah, in the... I mean, I can show it now. We're not doing too much. Community up here. Community, review and approve alpha games. Bam. You have to be a member of the BGA reviewers group, which I am, which has some requirements. Oh, I could quit. I don't want to quit, though. Yeah, you can see all the games. You can search by our most approvals. Peace for Odin expansion, Magic Maze. Hope that never comes. Don't need to build, just cards break 3 probably. They might spend 2x. Oh, they just X back. Yeah, this is even more reason for us to break. They just X back a Sos. So if they spend 2x's to play their thingy, that's fine. Don't ever care about that, I don't think. And we're just keeping fish, geologist. Maybe not this fish. Fish, geologist. Sea turtles are... I don't know. Oh, very sorry. I mean, that's true. I'm not supposed to. Extremely sorry. Yeah, there we go. That also gives them a shark attack, so that's also why they want to do it this round. You could definitely argue that maybe a rep or a... it's hard to beat shark attack in terms of value, though. 2 appeal is still better than 1 rep. I guess it's a bit like the decision you get on geographical zoo. Like, do you want 2 appeal or 1 reputation? Maybe the 1 rep is more useful. I'd still take the appeal. Just break while they're associated at 2. Now we should be able to just, yeah, completely snowball out of control here, I think. It's not a very good reef animal, but it is an X token and a dig. I like this guy, though. We already have the massive aquarium, and Gobi's just completely useless, isn't it? Now, should we do it to Biko and take marketing person sponsor first? No, I think 2 size. You could definitely argue against 2 size though, because we just have this large aquarium that we're going to play our next 2 animals into. But 2 size, we could pick up the Taz Devil and nearly play both. Ooh, that's a scary 5 size. 2 size also interesting for the rock monitor coming up. That is a reptile. Start collecting the enclosures. And then upgrade definitely sponsors, and then could consider taking 3 cards to help enable that. By default, posturing is probably better, and we are going to take a cards action before we do our break, so probably not needed. But then again, we're also going to be pouching if we're playing the Taz Devil next, which we might. So I could see the 3 cards being useful. Which I guess I should have drawn the cards before deciding on the upgrade, but... Okay, this is fine. Go away, guys. Found another reef animal, which is nice. Probably just X-Back build here. Yeah, we only get to play the Taz Devil. But we can see if we just keep pushing the break, they're just going to be continuously behind. Their associate's only getting up to 4, like, right now. So we don't have to worry about pushing the break here. Also, the fact that this is an Asia Reefer is amazing. I think we just want to keep our X tokens, probably. I mean, threaten to do animals into break, but cards first would be nice. I guess they're threatening to break before us. Yeah, okay, we don't actually need to do cards because we drew 3 extra cards. So... I like the idea of pouching first, but I do also like the idea of venoming, but they probably overtake us anyway. In fact, do we think they just have a first seal? Probably. What do we never want to see the light of day again? The petting zoo. Just get ready to break 7, discard the big guy. Okay, they want a shark attack. So now I'm more inclined to break 7 just straight up. Especially because they haven't played animals, or they take the rock monitor into eating that. I mean, it makes sense. I was hoping to play it next, but I guess that means our path to a next project is not very clear. But we're fine just grabbing second university upgrading animals. Also, when the hell did that guy appear? That's a bit scary. I would like to build a 4 size and potentially draw it up for the Duke. Get Science Tour into building a 4 size looks nice. I said, no, they can't play it yet. Well, that's bizarre. Are they just going to play a raw elephant? Can we go uni anyway? Yeah, it feels like an elephant's about to get played. Okay, try. I mean, they already have two. Yeah, it's not that scary. It's not that scary. Maybe we just deny the rabbit. That's true. It's not that scary at all. I mean, the thing is, it basically guarantees them the tag. But yeah, you're right. Shouldn't be that worried about it. Could also argue they're not near a shark attack, but have to be mindful of that as well. Things like the kangaroo and the lion coming up. Yeah, vet from range makes sense. They are stacking a lot of money. I mean, it's got to be elephant like Martin or something. I don't know if we're that interested in the horse whisperer. Yeah, I'm not really. We have one petting zoo, but we don't have the rep just yet. Don't think we need to build a petting zoo that desperately. I think we just draw from the deck looking for a sponsor. I mean, they want to play their animals before breaking for sure anyway. Well, we could now play the Duke into Horse Whisperer if they don't break, which they seems like they can't. They're gonna beat us on Asia. Now that it's looking like a tasty Horse Whisperer. So we can afford Puffer for the Venom into Duke, or we could go both Reef as well. I mean, I'm assuming they... Okay, still only 4 Asia. Do they have the 5th one is the question. We're sitting on 4 ourselves, but we're with a partner suit, we do have all 5. So there's a world where we can beat them to this. We are also getting a lot of rep from these. Maybe we just want to dig the franchise business, try to high roll into another sponsor. Like the Duke can come after. Oh, another good question. Our money situation's not that bad, but it feels safer having cards. Oh, do we think they just play this from range? Probably. I'm strongly considering if it's worth just digging it away, like they just play it from range next move. Anyway, let's just go rep animals and the venom. Don't think we're rich enough. Sponsor would be lovely, but if not, so be it. Yeah, in fact, I'm thinking we should just break. So we have a pretty good line to Asia 5. We just go break Asia partners who Duke done. 3-4 moves. What an interesting action. Here's the thing, even if we... Okay, if we play this, we still have to keep the Duke, and then we have to keep 2 petting zoos, so I think the time is just not going to work out for this. We can still go petting zoos anyway, maybe. Okay, well, I guess it's out of the question now. Oh, they've got a 3 size. I mean, I have to imagine they have 5 Asia anyway. Not much we can do about it. I think we just want to get closer to this. Though I am reluctant to put this in range. 2 cards in hand, though. Yeah, they have it. Oh, Komodo is nice as well. Maybe this position is not the best because there is a pond total here, which looks a bit interesting. I mean, upcoming projects, we do have 4 Asia at least. We have Yeah, not quite 2 reptiles yet. I think we just start grabbing a partner zoo. Maybe play monkey monkey. Clever back build. I don't think we're fully committed to building a petting zoo just yet. Yeah, monkey monkey into 4 Asia snapping. Snapping for Peafowl maybe. Snapping for big nose? Is this another Lagoon game where we're playing a big nose? I mean, we're just about to play 2 monkeys. Unless they eat this one right now. Doesn't seem that bad, but they are about to upgrade cards, which means they probably dig it away when they see 2 monkeys. Or they might even just eat it here. Yeah, that's a shame. I'd actually like to play this. But you can see just how quickly these shark attacks are adding up. Like, they are well ahead of us right now. I'm actually not sure what we're doing about it. Like, we have a project coming up, but points we're just behind. Our enclosure situation is better, but they still have a 3rd petting zoo upside to come. They have an elephant endgame. They remembered vet. They still have like 4 shark attacks as well. It looks pretty floppy, I would say. I think it's about to get eaten. Now imagine if they had a landscape gardener as well. I don't know, I'm trying to think of the good things we have coming up. I don't see that much. ×2, I guess. We don't have sponsors to play with marketing. Our hand is just useless petting zoos at the moment. I'm not even sure what they're trying to do here. Wow, that's ridiculous. Monkey died and they get to shark attack this dude now. Oh, that's crazy. At the very least, a hawkfish just came into range, assuming they can't take that away. So that is the next animal for us to play with the Duke, which is a pretty good animal. But then the problem is we just give them an eagle. But that's their last big enclosure space, but it's still worth it, right? I guess we don't even need to play this Duke. We could just go... No, we don't have the aquarium space. But with that... Oh, what the... That's messed up, man. Okay. We gotta dig. Ray actually being the freaking MVP here. Now we're getting too many X tokens. We might as well spend. Jesus Christ. Oh, we get a... Okay, we get person... Oh, that's a fantastic person sponsor to get. We don't need this X token at the moment. I think let's just get closer to the shark attack. Oh, we also get the eagle. Oh, that's nice. Okay, we could use that eagle. That's pretty useful. A horse. Go away, for God's sake, petting zoos. Christ. Oh my word. Damn, what a species. Okay, I mean, they're going to put the horse into range, but that is a potential Europe release for us. Oh, this is tricky. Yeah, okay, that goes. I mean, they know we have the eagle. We can't deny the horse and the guinea pig, but petting zoo does look good for us, I guess. Hopefully their map is just cooked enough. It doesn't feel like it, though. Sponsorship reptiles. I mean, is this just to put stuff into range to eat and other things? I don't know, we have such a good start and I feel like this is still an uphill battle. Though their hand can't be that good. Their hand has to be utter trash, but I guess they're just going to play the horse from range here. Is it worth, like, snapping up a horse? I think we are taking snapping. ×2 on sponsors, maybe? I don't think it's worth denying both the petting zoos. I could see us just breaking next move. But what are we keeping? Like... Break looks alright to eat the first seal during the break and then start off next round by eating another animal. And what is our next project? Unknown. Yeah, and also we want to build a 5-size and a petting zoo, so is this eagle actually staying? I guess if they're not going to break here, we can just do a cards action and at least take the guinea pig as well. And then we potentially get another sponsor to play and we save some X tokens. We break more. I think it's worth denying it at least. And we just have no use for a fourth. Three size for the P-Fal, I guess. When the hell did they play Engineer alt just then? Okay. Yeah, okay, they have two cards in it. One is the P-Fal and the other is Unknown. But that's got to be tricky to finish the game with just that. Thank God they don't have the Landscape Gardener. Like, do I have to kill this Vulture because of the Landscape Gardener? In case they scavenge it, like, it would be game-winning. I wish I had another sponsor to play right now. Actually, why not? You get a Shark Attack now? We spend an X, we get an X back, but does it actually do anything? It just helps us fill the map a little bit. Actually, I don't hate it, maybe. Hey, it basically pays... Well, it doesn't really pay for itself. We are kind of broke. Indecisive. No, it's not worth it. Save the X token. God, and are we actually keeping nah, we gotta keep the eagle. The eagle's too good for us. He's also a diversity researcher, dude. Definitely want to eat that first seal. Also gets our Geo endgame as soon as we build a 5-size here. Okay, that's... I mean... I might just want to take a better 2-size animal, actually. That is a reptile, but our opponent's already going to do reptiles too. Maybe this can dig into something. I don't think we're going petting zoos here. Maybe we can dig into a project or something. That's true. That's true. Native farm is not looking very good. Not been playing around that. Oh, that's a project. And we definitely want to cover this rock for geologist, but yeah, we should probably leave a native spot up here. So now it's interesting if we do play the taper, we get to 13 rep for this. Oh, they just have 4 reptiles. A lot of points. Also a nice raccoon for polar bear. I think it's got to go into another round, probably. Oh, shark to eat. Now I'm on board. It's just getting dangerously close to disappearing. So we don't want to get the wave, we just want to eat the shark. That's a good eat though. Tasty. We could also consider partner zoo, raccoon, boost up. Because raccoon is good with polar bear. They might just snap it away though. They might snap the project away. Emu? I don't think we want to build an aviary though. If I was them, I'd just be taking the raccoon, yeah. Okay, maybe we're just going double science uni here. Considering I also forgot about the end game. Or project. With a jaguar. Oh, triggerfish is also so good. It's a really bad release though. God damn. They still definitely need another break. They still have 2 shark attacks, which is a big problem. Okay, this Jaguar release would give us the 4 size back, which is not what we need right now. I mean, they're definitely going to dig it away, though. They're just going to dig the Jaguar into, like, eating range. No America's tag, but that could be the partners with this move. No, I think we just got to see what they uncover with this. We just got to we got to get the uni for our points and endgame points. Seems we don't have a project. We just got to dig our way into a project or something that'll help us win. Expert on Oz. There's some points. They're down to 2 cards again. How are their endgames looking? Only vets? Strongly considering a cards action. I mean, yeah, it should be a cards action here. Let's at least get the triggerfish in the project for us. Oh, baby. Oh my god, thank you. Triggerfish is activating a lot of reefs, so like that is worth it. Yeah, these petting zoos are dead. Get the hell out of here. Oh, come to me as well. Even the wall lizard is 2 reptiles. What do you mean lucky? No, this is skill. And a 3rd petting zoo again. Dude, I'm planning on building a small aquarium. I believe that is worth the action, because I don't think we ever finish without it. Because like I see eagle taper. But how is that our finish? We have a crap release project to do. Oh. Can these petting zoos actually like piss off though? They took the science library. Anyway, I think we want to build for this geologist endgame, so I believe it is worth the time to build a small aquarium here. But I could also see us playing animals first to dig away the koala. I feel like that's a very good animal for them, given they're tight on space. And the sheep. So the question is, are we just slamming the sun bear knowing that we have the eagle, or are we slamming the eagle knowing we have the sun bear? Like, either or. Please die. Yeah, also please die. That feels like it's a bit get out of jail for them as well with their elephant. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's very interesting as another bear tag for us. I feel like they don't know about the sun bear, so let's just keep that a surprise for them. And definitely doing this release, grabbing the Kawadi and taking a person to get a sponsor so we can break with it. Okay, I mean, with this Kawadi now, we don't care about the fish. We just get the break. Well, it's whatever. Dude, this does basically nothing. Not even a project. But it feels like they've just stopped. Hey, horse is gone. Go explore it. Give us some money. Thank you. They still have shark attacks, so probably just taking the sawfish away from them. They could go... They have no X tokens, I mean, but we're not close to finishing, are we? Get that geologist endgame. Ooh. Yeah, we don't have a finish just yet without a project. I mean, we could go small aquarium into trigger fish, draw up the projects. My sponsor? Flamingo? If we played 3 animals, we'd be getting close, but our source action is doing nothing. I would be getting very close, though. We should count. Like, if we would just play Flamingo, Sunbear, Kawadi. And a Tapen. Okay, we're just finishing with our 2 animals actions, I think. We have the money. Yeah. Especially with Explorer giving us some extra value. We just go like 2 rep. I think we have enough. I mean, I should leave those. I mean, they're not going to deny both the animals, right? It's possible we don't have enough money. Now we just do 5 into Africa, Partner Zoo. 20. That's okay, that's pretty expensive. It should be fine though. Our end games are good enough. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 versus none. And I think we're going to finish... Well, maybe they fill map, but... Wait, actually, how the hell did they get this many points? I thought we had a bit more of a lead than this. Yeah, I feel like with the discount and the posturing over a wave, we should be able to dig this a couple of spots further down, so it should be enough to play both. With the discount and the Explorer as well. I feel like it should be enough. Yeah, it feels like their best last move is to... They can't fill map, so... Wait, are they going to play their Raccoon into a... Oh, wait, they have 5 sides. They still have an Elephant endgame. It's a bit scary, actually. But they don't have Archaeologist endgame. If they do fill map, it is very scary. Oh, I should also be actually calculating money. Or Tarsia, they can even deny one of these. Flamingo is good for us. Oh, it also helps them fill map. They can fill map with 2 sides, which seems like their ideal last move. Would we win if they did that? Oh, they draw from the deck. They can't have Golden Eagle. They could have Bald Eagle. If they have Bald Eagle, are we just dead anyway? Yeah, I know, ridiculous amount of petting zoos. Ridiculous. Hopefully we have enough. Yeah, I didn't calculate. It's not enough, even. That's the problem. It's really close. This becomes... It goes in here. Costs 19. We'd have 18. We'd have to hope for a wave. So can we do it the other way around and dig twice? Feels like it'd just be more expensive. I'm very hesitant to give them another move. Exponent Small's better if we can only play one animal, for sure. Well, is it? Exponent Small is 7, but Flamingo is more than that by itself, so... The fact that this is barely across is troubling. I doubt they're going to do cards. Their best last move is filling map. The question is, what is their delaying move? They have field research in hand for sure. I know that. So that's already a good delaying move for them. Field research is a 6-point action plus a card, and now they know that I want the Flamingo. I don't think I can delay it. But that was always the risk. It's possible I just went into a losing endgame, but I think it's worse if I delay it. I think at the very least they can't have Eagle into extra action. They could have Pelican, but if they play Eagle, they can't afford the enclosures. And we just got to hope they don't have good endgames. But yeah, if they fill map, they get Arky and Engineer. We have diversity for, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does make me wonder if there was a better order to do things the previous turn. They should see with Engineer, I think. If it is their best last action, then it's getting close, because they do get a lot of endgames from it. Yeah, Exponent Soul wasn't across because we got some points at the start of a turn with the Explorer from the partner zoo. But I'm not convinced giving them an extra turn is good at all here. Because I think, like, say we play Exponent Small, yeah, they do fill. I mean, we just got to hope they don't have Architectural, pretty much. And then maxed out, what endgames can they even have? I'm not going to kick him. Favorite and sponsored, so we're safe. That's hard work to get +2 points. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Like, if we give them the extra turn to play field research, they get a lot more endgames on both of these. I think they literally win if we do that. I think, yeah, if they get the extra turn, they just win with at least field research, but potentially another sponsor in hands. Barely, yeah, barely. I think denying the third petting zoo turned out to be pretty damn important. But pretty much just money sponsors, we just had to keep pushing the break. Where's money gained? I mean, we gained a lot more money from breaking from 5 breaks. Second partner zoo was a strange decision. I think they literally needed it to upgrade build. I think that was their last upgrade from the second partner zoo. That's why they did it. But I also think, well, they did have a project, but you can see why they wanted to upgrade build with engineer, archaeologist. Although you could definitely argue that engineer was a bait in itself to play. Yeah, and I guess all things considered, money sponsors only activated twice with Expert on Asia and Vet. I think they did do like a break 4 move with it at some point. Yeah, and thank God we could dig away that landscape gardener. That also would have been game over, I think. Anyway, that was yeah, that was tough. If they had a maxed out endgame, we do win on tiebreakers 3-2. Assuming they had a maxed and a 2 CP. That was interesting though. Interesting game. I am very curious what their hand was. Oh, very nice, Huskree. Congrats on 600. Let's have a quick look at their end game hand. It was a good game. Yeah, thanks for the game. Yeah, that's exactly what I was worried about. Okay, but they didn't have X tokens, but they could play field research and victory column. That is definitely better than our exponent small move. Maybe not. It's debatable. kind of want to calculate it, because Exponent Small does give us a lot of points. But the thing is, they just take one of our animals. So I don't think it was a possible delaying move for us. They play Field Research Victory Column. They get a lot more points. And it also means with their fill map action, they can build double pavilion as well. So 2 CP from endgames, 1 CP from this. So that's 9 points, 10 points, the 12-point sponsor action, with them also being able to deny a card. So I think it was correct to end, even though it was very misplayed with only 1 animal. Could have maximized our points better. Should have traded 2 money for 1 appeal with these 2 animals, and then just realized we were only going to play 1 animal final action. But I didn't calculate and just went into it blind and just, yeah, missed out on some points from that. Anyway, good game to finish. And that makes a pretty successful day, I would say. I mean, the only game that we didn't win was For Sale, which was still alright. 3rd. And we have a 100-point arena lead at the moment, but not in camping territory yet. Also got some overall elo to make up, because I did lose a couple of Emu Cup games earlier. But anyway, yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you had a good stream, and we'll see you guys on Wednesday for some Ark Nova Wednesday. But have a good rest of the day, and good night.